Rusty Quill presents.
Push the Roll with Ross Bryant is intended for mature listeners only. Check the show notes for content warnings and please listen with care. Want to get involved? Back us on Patreon and submit your ideas for our improvised games. Your suggestion just might inspire our next Call of Cthulhu adventure. Join today at patreon.com/pushtheroll.
When everything is moving all at once, your workforce, your tech stack, your business, you don't need more tools. You need one solution. That's why Paylocity built a single platform to connect HR, finance, and IT with AI-driven insights and automated workflows that simplify the complex and power what's next. Because when everything comes together in one place, growth comes easy. Experience one place for all your HCM needs. Start now at paylocity.com/one.
This podcast is brought to you by Thomson Reuters. The best don't just do their work, they change what's possible. Cases won, audits completed, jobs saved. Behind every one of those moments is a professional who needed to get it right and did. Thomson Reuters builds the technology that sharpens insights, speeds up decision-making, and powers the outcomes that matter. So when professionals act, the impact is felt by everyone. Be a changemaker. Visit tr.com/changemakers.
We see you, the one behind the camera, making sure the moments that matter get remembered. Shutterfly turns your memories into something that lasts, like photo books that tell your travel stories, photo blankets that feature your favorite cuddle buddies, or a canvas print that brings you back to the moment you said, "I do." Big moments or everyday ones, Shutterfly makes it easy to keep them close.
Make something that means something. Shutterfly.
At Edward Jones, we believe rich is more than caring about the latest and greatest. It's also taking care of what gives your life meaning. That's why your dedicated financial advisor meets you where you are with personalized financial strategies that help protect what matters, so you can preserve your progress while creating a path forward. The key to being rich is knowing what counts. Let's find your rich together. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
I think Ari at this point accidentally tears the paper a little bit just in her shock at seeing Cher's name there. Cher.
Elias nudges Fitzroy and he's like, "Who the fuck is Cher Baudelaire?"
I have no idea.
Who is she? That could be anybody. Who is she?
Are you sure that's the right will? Is that...
It's clearly the correct will. Now, the problem is, the woman who had so tragically passed maybe 1 hour ago in the swamp directly outside this home.
Wait, what? What?
Ma'am, were you here for that?
No.
No, memory serves, she pulled up right afterwards. Yes, that's right. Terribly convenient, says Corinne Rook. So am I to assume then that in the event of her demise, then would it not make sense that the proceeds of the estate would flow to the rest of the bloodline, yes?
They'd flow to whoever's listed first in the will amongst the beneficiaries.
Well, unfortunately, I think because all of this technically passed to her before she passed away, we're now going to have to go find Miss Baudelaire's will and see what she would have wanted dispensation-wise.
No. She died before.
No, I saw a piece of paper by the swamp.
I'm going to go outside and check for the swamp paper.
Okay, great.
No, she died. She died before the reading of the will, so clearly this is invalid.
I think whoever was standing closest when she died maybe gets the...
Mr. Rook.
So... You're suggesting the gator has inherited everything?
Well, that's just absurd. The gator can't inherit the property.
There's no rule in Louisiana law that says a gator can't inherit.
It is true. I remember that golden retriever that won the state championship last year under a similar condition.
Exactly. Now, it's very clear that the circumstances of both Mr. Rook and Miss Baudelaire's expirations has caused a bit of a legal snafu.
I could show you some of Mr. Rook's other papers up in his study, I suppose. Now, granted, this is his will as he put it out in his final weeks. The topic of much labor, as brief as it is, I suppose if there were codicils he would add, it could be in his further documentation.
Yes, please. Fetch me those documents. I'm gonna need all relevant rooks and creedles and cratons to maybe just hold your respective horses while I make a judgment on this.
Yes, follow me, please. She lifts a candelabra and ushers you up the stairs.
Oh my God, I've never wanted to follow a woman less than whatever this spooky nightmare is happening.
The cosmos is a cyclopean infinity of chaos. Infinite branching paths stretching off to vistas in the distance that will drive the mind mad. Shall we shrink in the face of all this? Or will we climb aboard the chaos and ride it to the end, letting chance guide the way? This is Push the Roll. We're rolling dice against your Patreon suggestions to create improvised Call of Cthulhu adventures in real time, with themes of eldritch horror, the weird, the transhuman, the transmundane, the cyberpunk, the splatterpunk, the anything punk. We don't know until we roll. Anytime, any place, anything can happen when you push the roll.
Right this way! Her unblinking eyes look at you in the candlelight.
I am running out of the ability to compartmentalize. I'm running out of compartments.
Yeah, you are.
You need a secret cabinet within which to put your secrets and your thoughts. Well, are you following Abernathy?
I'm gonna follow. Yeah.
Great. The rest of you see the room gets darker as one of its candelabras departs up the stairs.
Oh, Fitzroy is certainly going to accompany the two ladies upstairs as well.
Great. Off you go. And yes, you kind of mount the stairs. You feel them kind of give strangely every now and then under your feet. It's like, yes, we've been here a long time, Mr. Rook and I.
Stop making this house so wet, Ross. Damn.
Oh, yeah, the drips are making the walls slick. And you kind of move up to the landing, and she removes a big key from her belt and opens a lock, and a door swings open into what looks to be some sort of study. Oh, this is where Master Rook spent most of his time. And she ushers you into this very dark room. Within it, you can see what you expect. Ari Stone, a huge desk covered with papers, books strewn about in all manner of disarray. But on the far end of the room, a long wooden table covered in knickknacks that catch the light. There's a bunch of glass everywhere. It looks like bottles and beakers and cups are all over this secondary table as she moves through, sets the candelabra down on the desk. And then you can see, as she does that the walls are not covered in what you thought was wallpaper. Writing, pinned, tacked, taped, adhered to the wall in a snarl of disordered script.
Ooh, okay. I think the moment I see that, there's been a lot of compartmentalization, but I still remember what Cher and I talked about, finding something of deep and important value, and Ari's own strange sense of like what's actually important or valuable here. I think she just snaps in this moment and is going to kick the door shut behind her and try to lock it just to read what's going on in this room before Fitzroy specifically comes in here.
Ooh, okay.
So you've just slammed this in my face, basically.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Feel free to resist it, but like...
I'll try, but yes.
I think she's just immediately like, hold on, what is this? Yeah.
Yeah, if you can give me a, are you trying to lock yourselves in?
Yeah, I'm trying to lock myself in so I can look around in this place before all of the Rook family vultures come in here.
You want to have an opposed dexterity roll to see who can get in faster?
Yeah!
Sure.
So each roll dexterity and tell me your relative levels of success.
Okay.
Good God. I rolled a 10 under 55.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be my 34 under 65.
Okay. Then I think that's Fitzroy has the higher level of success.
Yeah. That despite his advanced years, he just sort of slithers in through the door as you try to slam it.
Yeah, his foot slithers between the door and the frame at the moment that you're trying to shut him out. And now the three of you are in the room.
Oh, careful there, Miss Stone. You nearly shut me out. I'm sure you didn't mean to.
I would have hated to do so. I just needed a quiet minute to collect my thoughts. Okay, Fitzroy, maybe just keep your hands to yourself in this room in particular. And I'm going to put my papers and files over the large swath of the papers on the desk. Mm-hmm. But I'm definitely more interested in the writing on the wall right now.
Great. You move to the wall. At that moment, Abernathy is puttering over at that table covered with knickknacks, and she brings over to you, Fitzroy.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that you had mounted the stairs with us, Mr. Rook. Here's the chest your brother spoke about.
Ah.
And she hands you about a shoebox-sized ebony box.
I feel like the word chest is very generous.
Yeah.
I'll open this up and take a look.
Great. Let's deal first with the wall. Why don't you give me a spot hidden, Ariadne Stone, as you look over, or library use, since you're looking at papers.
Thank God.
There it is.
We did it. It's only a difference of 5. Okay, that's great. That's a 39 under 50.
Okay, great. At first glance, you see just that same handwriting. This is the work of a madman. And you remember back at Simcox and Dufresne, the work of a disordered mind.
Yeah.
And then you can see, in some of the scrawl, she has seen pyramids and ziggurats. We are two of a kind, two birds of a feather. We two wings on the same waterfowl. The beauteous and radiant angel for whom I have deemed to leave my humble hermitage out here in the swamp and once again trod the paths of pedestrian man. Oh, if only to catch a glimpse of her once more. And you can see some of the things tacked to the wall are crude charcoal drawings of the face of Cher Baudelaire. You can see
figure.
Yeah, and yes, they don't stop at the face, if you get my meaning. Oh, that's an hourglass I could set my watch to, as he kind of goes on.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like my wife understood yet did not understand, glimpsed but did not see, could not probe into the true meanings. There are revivifying forces in nature for those that dare to raid them out of God's domain. Like the scrawl of a madman here.
Okay.
And you're seeing now also there are a bunch of symbols, strange writing. This is not English. You have no idea what the hell this is. And then stuff that just seems like total nonsense. Awaken the salamander. Dagon's tail wraps around the celestial egg within which creation keeps itself. One must only crack the egg to shine the light. The ancients believed that eyeballs shone beams, and this is true. We are possessors of a holy light that both gives out and draws back in the light that feeds upon itself.
Yeah, I continue reading the Dr. Bronner's bottle that is written across this room.
It's the text of 100 Dr. Bronner's bottles up here.
I think there's just a low sigh that Fitzroy would hear. That's just Houston. And I'm going to gesture to Fitzroy in case he was like more focused on his chest, to some of the more zany statements. And then, okay, I'm going to find an earlier version of the will. Hold, please.
At that, you open the chest and you look in and you see a little padded interior, and sitting on it is what looks like a little piece of statuary of an angelic figure with a sort of dragon's tail wrapped around what looks like a sort of egg-like sphere.
I'll lift it out and sigh and hold it up to whatever dim light there is.
Yeah, the light's so dim until it starts giving off its own light. As if lit by some interior glow. As soon as you lift it out and begin to make contact with it, the thing begins to shine and glow of itself. And Ariadne, suddenly you feel the light behind you. Fitzroy Rook, the light is overpowering. You can barely bear to look at it now. It's glowing so brightly. Can you make a power roll for me?
Yeah.
What?
Whoa.
I can try.
Whoa. Yeah, you should. Oh my God.
That's a 15. I seem to be getting the good rolls today.
Great.
Well, someone's gotta.
So yeah, despite my power being crap, that's still a hard success.
Yes, you feel this light just like subsume you, and you are feeling it kind of correspond with something inside you. Ariadne, as you turn around, you can see Fitzroy Rook's hand clutching this thing so intensely that the veins are bulging out on his thin fingers as light begins to pour out of his eyes like two flashlights.
No, thank you.
Why, Miss Stone, it's beautiful.
What?
Yes, and but you rolled power. I think now it's time for both of you to make a sanity roll.
Yeah, I agree.
You succeeded on your power roll, so your mind isn't entirely burned away at this moment, Fitzroy.
Yay. Ooh, that is a bad failure on the sand roll.
Same. 85 over 54.
Yes.
All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We're getting into it now. That's 6 points of sanity lost coming at you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's fun. Remember when you told me to tell you when I lost 2 more?
Yes.
I did it.
You've done it.
Wow.
Alas, you've done it.
You're welcome.
Oh, and I got a hard success on my intelligence roll.
Great.
Oh no, this room is a disaster.
Okay. Couple things are happening now. You've been so good at compartmentalizing everything, Ari Stone. You saw a colleague die minutes ago. Perhaps it says a lot about your ability to compartmentalize as you've made your way up the ranks at Simcox and Dufresne. What else have you locked away in there? What else have you covered up or brushed aside or kept under lock and key? What morals have you stretched in the name of justice and of profit? And at this moment when you see this uncanny thing, the light spilling out of the eyes of Fitzroy Rook, the waters in which you've been attempting to submerge all of these things become troubled.
I think it's the charcoal drawings of... Yeah, it's the charcoal drawings of Cher that, like, knock everything loose in this moment. That, like, the light pours out and the way it hits the walls makes it look like the charcoal drawings of her, just in tremendous cake, have come to life and are whispering all of her sins at her.
Put me away. And in fact, they're not just whispering your sins in your ear. Your response is, let me touch you, let me drown. As she's kind of swirling around you. Let me drown. You can still save me. You can still save me. You can save me. Pull
Pull me out of the labyrinth of death, Ariadne Stone.
And she's telling you that she's not quite gone. You can still save her.
Oh.
She's still out there.
Perfect.
She's still under the water.
I'm going to grab the candelabra and immediately sprint downstairs. I'm going to go get her.
Great. Wonderful.
Pretty simple.
Done and done.
Easy peasy. Yeah. Off I go.
Fitzroy Rook, you got a hard success on your power roll, but you have failed. Of course, you're having a bout of madness right now.
Yes.
You see for a moment the workshop in front of you, the strange chemical apparatus here, as though some sort of tonic was being worked on. A tonic, something revivifying, something sublimating. And the word that is coming into your mind that swims into your mind like a bolt of truth, of light pouring out of your mouth. It's not wonder tonic, it's philosopher's stone.
Oh, yes.
You realize that you have the powers of sublimation and change. Whatever essence that is corresponding with the sympathetic frequency with this object in your hand, you could, as it were, absorb the life out of someone at your will. And here's how I'm going to rule your madness. It's like, if you were going to absorb a life, it should probably be the youngest person here.
Oh, way ahead of you.
Who has the most vitality, who has the most youthful vigor, who has not been using it to its full potential, but has been instead using it for crime and delinquency. But you can use it to achieve such things.
Philomena.
The youthful and nubile Philomenal Creedle. And failing that, Elias Rook.
So I think I'm just going to calmly walk over to the door and shout down the stairs, Elias, there's something wonderful up here.
Well, I think Elias is outside smoking a basic brand cigarette, looking at those above ground tombs. So I'm not sure if you would hear that or not. But he stepped out for a smoke to kind of collect himself, think about what he's going to do with his share of the treasury bond.
Great. It sounds like Ariadne Stone is tearing down the stairs to rush out to the water line. Are you going out the back door or the front where you...
Front door. I'm taking the gun.
Yeah, you burst out the front door where you saw Ms. Baudelaire get dragged out by the gator. What are you doing, Philomena?
Well, the second I was left to my own devices, I went out to the crypts behind the house.
Yeah. And Elias, you probably see her out there.
Yeah, I think he's just watching her, whatever she's doing.
Well, I do my best. It seems as though I have free reign, and I'm going to enter the crypt, the mausoleum that houses Nestor. I guess, I'll just tell you, but the rest of you don't know that I'm trying to do this, but I do. I have concocted this serum, and I'm going to bring him back to life.
Oh, cool.
While I've extended my own life, there are some questions I still have about creating more and harvesting more, and I learned a little bit of the secrets from Nestor. We developed them a little together. I've taken them a little further than he ever wanted to, but our partnership was the best partnership we've ever had. And with our minds melded, we could come up with an even more powerful tincture.
I want to take you back to your past, see you meeting Nestor Rook, see you in your honeymoon in Paris at a Theosophical Society meeting, you putting on silver rings that you got there, you back at home engaged in deep conversation, the way in which chemicals interact with nature, how sublime arts have been debased by what people refer to as enlightenment reason.
And how the chemicals of the body change the second the brain knows that it's dying.
And this only goes to show, this is years ago, you were still married. This only goes to show that the powers of thought have a palpable influence on the material world. That the etheric and metaphysical is just as potent, real, as the material. Realer, in fact.
we are not living in the real world. That is the real world, the sublime and supernal realm into which these alchemical practices allow us to go. We're doing the same thing, my dear. We are both making revivifying tonics. If only you could walk these alchemical paths with me to the creation of a stone.
No, I do know, and I think it gives us licensure to take what is not freely given. It is not a morality question, but a duty question. When lives are being lost, is it not our duty to research them?
Yes, other lives being lost, yes. But also think of how, as we approach a sublime and divine nature, that life itself has no meaning when you can transcend the bonds of life and death itself. These are the sort of dinner time conversations that you would have as you kind of move the marble door of this sepulcher. It kind of oozes through the mud and its slick, cold surface in the rain, which is really coming down now. You're soaked to the skin, moving into this totally dark crypt, and you can see there the little catafalque with the coffin sitting on it. Some very dim light, a crack of lightning, and you can see it just strode for a moment, the marble interior of this space, and you can see that the coffin lid is on the floor. The coffin itself is empty.
Nestor, you weren't meant to die. I know you. You wouldn't have let this happen. What foul experiment have you been dabbling into? No, I've come to rescue you, but have you beaten me to the plot? Nestor, where are you?
And you can just hear from off in the corner, the universe was an egg.
Yes, you suffer at the demise of your mind. I can tell your brain still thinks that you are dying, but you are not.
And I reveal like a really vicious looking syringe, just like mostly metal and thick metal too.
Now, if you will give me access to your back, I will give you Mother's nectar.
Sweet Philomena, you still want me to suckle on those chemical dugs? Mother's nectar? You are still bound to the sublunar world of material things.
No.
I have raided beyond the celestial panoply of the moon and stars. Even now, my half-brother is making contact with the stone, and I shall live again. And you can see now, rising up in the corner, a sickly, pale corpse moving on its own, its windy breath moving through its dead chops. I'm sorry, we had to part ways, but now my bride awaits me. And light begins to pour from his eyes.
Oh my God.
You can see light inside the crypt, Elias Rook, and perhaps you're beginning to feel some light gathering behind you.
I think if he sees the light in front of him at first, he's standing under like an overhang smoking a cigarette because it's raining. He's going to flick the cigarette and then kind of trudge through the mud toward that open tomb. Unless Fitzroy gets to him first.
Yeah, where is that boy?
I want to put him you right between. You're kind of moving around the clogged fountain.
Yeah.
You can see eerie lights beginning to glow inside that tomb. The rain is pasting your hair down to your forehead, and then you feel light behind you.
Ooh.
If you turn around, you just see, kind of silhouetted in the door, the shadowy figure of Fitzroy Brooke, but burning from within with a light source, unholy and irrational.
Okay, I'll roll San, I think, on seeing that.
It's probably fine.
Do I roll sanity from seeing?
Yeah, I think you do roll sanity seeing the corpse of your dead husband.
Philomena! This is the thing that makes you feel crazy?
Sounds like you're already there, Philomena, but let's play.
Yeah, well, I have low sanity, but...
I did fail. I rolled a 81. I have a high San, but I rolled an 81, so...
All right.
I have a 50 over 25.
25.
I am.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I'm sorry. You each take 4 points of sanity loss.
Okay.
So you're 1 point away from indefinite insanity, Philomena.
Wow.
Yes. If you lose 5 total, you've lost a fifth of your starting sanity, and thus are indefinitely insane. Much like Ari Stone, who is walking now towards the water's edge.
No, don't go back to me. Stay here. It's weirder here. I'm fine.
I will just say my involuntary reaction, I think seeing Fitzroy coming from the back door of the house, I'm going to run toward the other light because I know Mrs. Credo walked in there and there's maybe safety in numbers.
Don't run away, Elias. Nestor left us something wonderful.
You could see something glowing in his hand with a luster only slightly diminished by the luster burning out of Fitzroy Rook's body as he strides resolutely towards you as you run.
You stay back, mister. I'll punch you this time.
Good. I want to see that strength.
Oh, wow. Yeah, running into the tomb.
Great. As you run into the tomb and almost crash into Philomena Creedle.
What?
Yeah, Fitzroy's gone mad. He's chasing me. He's got his whole face is like blown out by light. What the fuck is that?
And you see the corpse there, like with a similar light beginning to play about his features. I really should mention that he, of course, as a corpse, is like entirely nude. It's gnarly. He's like...
runs in the family.
This pale old man, his white locks kind of hanging down over his gaunt and wasted shoulders as his dead jaw just kind of hangs open, and you can see a light begin to pulse inside him. It's like, he has the stone now. He'll take the life and pass it on to me. A palingenic effect. And...
No. I of course will roll San again.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass this time. 51 under 70.
Great. Just take 1 point of sanity loss for that.
This is somehow not as bad as seeing Scott. Seeing Fitzroy.
Yeah.
The corpse wiener is somehow grounding.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a great equalizer.
What do you want to do, Philomena? Are you lunging to him with the syringe?
Yes, I want to. Well, now that Elias is here, so first, the way that Philomena is working is she had this plan. She was going to be reunited with this very intelligent man and walk through the light of eternity with him. And yet he has found another way. He mentioned a bride before I inject you with this, my one serum left. Who is this bride you speak of? Was I not the bride that we shared our most twisted and yet angelic plans with?
Forgive me, Philomena. I found a beautiful songbird to sing for me. We shall not die. We shall not pass away.
Wait. No, Nesta, she has passed.
What?
And I missed it. That's right. She is already dead, and I never got her spinal fluid.
What? And you can see kind of like a strange fury begin to play around his dead features. Yeah, he continues, his eyes open still wider, and light begins to pour out of them.
I am going to jab him with my syringe and see if that works. I have been collecting spinal fluid from dying people.
So you're pumping it into him or sucking it out of him, or?
No, I'm pumping it into him because I feel like
I have concocted the perfect chemical reaction that not only, this is the only one I have left, but not only will prolong life, but reinvigorate the life that has once been taken.
Okay, great. Make your syringe roll. I guess. Sounds like this might be a fighting brawl.
Maybe since I'm a pharmacist, if I can do, I don't know, first aid, would you?
Medicine, yeah.
I have no medicine, but I do have first aid. Or chemistry. I could do chemistry, but I'll do first aid. All right, let's see.
Okay.
No, damn, 74 out of 55. Oh, but
You could always push.
Push the roll. Push.
Is it combat though, or no?
It is. You can't push combat.
This is true. So,
is it combat or does he want this?
We're also
he wants her juice.
We're also doing first aid as combat here. So.
But you could spend 19 points of luck.
19, 74 or 55. Good. Yeah, let's do it.
And I am using this opportunity to run away, probably directly into Fitzroy.
Okay. You see this and you dash out, and Fitzroy, your quarry, is running to you with open arms, a terrified look on his face.
Yes, boy.
Point of clarification, my arms are not open.
Sorry, his arms are not wide open. He is not Creed mode. He is running to you with arms tight to his chest.
It's not weapons.
That's it, boy. Run to the light. Run to the light.
And when I'm going to try to barrel him over as I get to him.
Okay, well...
You can hold that, but that's just what I'm intending to do, yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, you've succeeded on your syringe roll, but he is also doing something. So now it's time for you, I'm afraid, to make a power roll as well.
Oh.
Oh, dear. Oh,
lands above.
Yeah, with your sand score, it's going to be low.
Y'all, I got a 3 under 25.
Oh, my God. That's awesome.
Let's go.
And that is... really low. It's what is that last one? It says regular, half, fifth. Oh, fifth. It's under a fifth.
It's an extreme success, yeah. So you got an extreme success on your power roll.
Nice.
You can feel, for a second, you feel as though he is attempting to do spiritually what you are in a way doing materially. This was always the point of contention between the two of you. Working with material chemical means to achieve a desired effect versus working with metaphysical and spiritual means. Oh, God, tomato. And at this moment, his metaphysical means fail him against your will and your power. You can feel the light burning in his eyes as he's in some way attempting to use his mind as a syringe to draw power out of you. And you simply brush it aside as your real material syringe plunges into his neck and pumps this substance into his dead spine.
Yes, you will be alive and in my hands, not at your hands. For once, let us put our tensions to rest. Let us put the argument away, buried where that stupid girl was.
Ooh, yeah. So you are now just like looming over him, pumping this chemical in. And you can, if anyone was in there, you could see his limbs now beginning to kind of shake and tremble as this elixir goes into his spinal column.
Good boy. Good boy.
Elias Rook is another good boy, and you are running into the light, attempting to barrel Fitzroy over. Once again, a power roll.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine he's hard to look at, right? The light's just pouring from his eyes. 95 over 75.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, not great.
Fitzroy, this is achieving the desired effect. As he runs to you like a linebacker, suddenly he is caught in your gaze and his entire body goes limp.
That's it. That's it, boy. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes.
Why don't you roll a D8 and tell me how many hit points you were peeling off and adding to your own?
Oh, wow.
Only two.
Okay, great.
My virility. It's
My virility.
I started with 13. Wow. So I'm down to 11.
Okay.
He's a hardy boy.
Ari Stone, you're out in the front and you're moving towards the waterline. You know she's still out there. She told you she can be saved. You heard her whispering from the drawings on the walls. It was your fault, but it's not your fault because you can save her. You can still save her.
Yeah. The rain immediately puts out the candelabra.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Ari cares or notices, or she believes that it is pouring out its own light source, so she keeps it and just starts wading into the water. I'll find her.
Great.
And I do have, just to clarify, I do have the shotgun. I have Abernathy's shotgun.
Yes. The last thing we see is the gun being taken off the mantelpiece. Where is Abernathy right now? You can maybe hear her like moving through the house, like, oh, the master. It seems the master, Mr. Rook. Oh dear. You get the sense that she's been there a long time and her wits are not quite where they once were.
Everyone is old and crazy. Even the baby that was in the tree.
It's called Cthulhu. Everyone's old and crazy. Great. So you're wading out into the water.
Yeah. To go find her. What possibly could go wrong?
Mm-hmm.
The gator's already been fed.
Exactly. He's been fed. He's been shot a little bit.
Yeah.
He has been shot, but he had a wife.
Give me a spot hidden. He had a wife.
He rolled for a new character. It was his wife.
Oh, do you feel bad now? We cut to a little gator grove where two little gators are like, "Mommy, when's father coming home?" No. You're now like hip deep in the water. Can you make a spot hidden for me?
Okay, I've got a 53 over 45, but I would like to spend luck to succeed.
You spend luck and you stumble over a cypress knee. God, it jabs into your knee for a moment and you almost lose your balance. And you can feel yourself almost get sucked into the sticky mud at the bottom of the bayou here. And that's when you see her. Her face is just an inch below the waterline. Her eyes are open. Staring up into as the drizzle falls on the water there. There she is. And I am speaking now to Cher Baudelaire. When the teeth closed around your arm, when your consciousness swam away, when you felt the desperation in your lungs, screaming for air, and then everything went dark. And there is a primordial place from which we come and to which we return. A dark and endless expanse that the human language gives names, but can never truly be captured in a word like death or the afterlife. And you have a sense of the truth at the center of creation, the way that the human mind can unravel things that it cannot really contain or conceive. The poetic symbols with which it must conceal chaotic and complex truths. This place where life goes, where it returns, the primordial amniotic realm, an egg, a strange egg of possibility ready to break forth into the creation of suns and planets and animals and plants and people. An egg eternally begotten and laid by some creator deity, some strange god, some demiurge out there in the darkness that your mind paints in human figures and a dragon's tail. As even here your consciousness begins to swim and dissolve until you feel some connection grab you back. Someone has made the stone. Someone has done the alchemical working to build an object made of the primordial substance of existence, where all material substance is made sublime, and through it, life can be breathed back into you. The strange and perverse love of a magus
has reached out to you through this realm, caught your hand, and like the alligator in reverse, pulled you out of this water. You break the surface, and you are alive again. You have just the barest semblance of life. You've been given this gift. Cher Baudelaire, you've been brought back. You have been given wings. But you need more life if you are going to step out of this realm of death and walk once again in the material pathways that you are used to. And there's only one way to do it. The stone is nearby, and you can feel it calling to you, and through you, and in you, and light begins to cascade from your eyes, and Ariadne is right there.
Thank you, Ariadne. Thank you for your divine service. And as my arms spread out into a hug, I lean forward to her and I kiss her on the mouth. And I envelop her as my light from my insides cover her light from the insides. And I pull back and say, I know you like more complex whole systems, but birds only have one orifice, and the things that go in it also come out.
Yes. You have passed through death's cloaca. You went in, but you have come out. And Ariadne, I think now you are going to be making that power roll, but because she is whispering this poetry to you and clamping her mouth over yours, you are rolling it at disadvantage, which means you roll 2 10s dice and take the worst.
I love it. Cool. It's going to be harder to beat that 94 I just rolled. Yeah, the 94 will do it.
Uh-oh.
So 94 over 65.
See the body of Elias Rook crumple to the ground. The just light pouring out of Fitzroy Rook is kind of like moving in all directions. It's hard to even control the effervescent excitement of this life coursing through your veins.
That's it. That's it, boy. That's it. I'm sorry. You understand that in this life, we take. The rooks have always just taken what we want. And maybe we're more magpies than rooks, but...
Yes.
No, you don't get to live my life. I barely got to live my life. I would like to try to take my switchblade and stick it into one of his eyes.
Ooh.
Go for it.
Let's go.
Yes. I will live enough for both of us.
Make that a fighting brawl roll.
So I'm sure I failed my fighting brawl.
Ooh.
I will spend 28 to get it to a regular success. So it'll depend on what Scott does.
Yeah, I think I'll try dodging. I'll just jerk back at the last moment.
Okay.
And I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Damn it.
Scott, MVP.
Elias Rook, you have the sense that as you lunge forward with your switchblade, that Fitzroy Rook doesn't so much sidestep as he kind of floats out of the reach of your weapon as this power is flowing into him, a life more vigorous than life itself.
Yeah.
Philomena, you plunge this fluid into the spinal column of Nestor Rook. The desired effect of this was to bring him back to life. And he was, in a way, coming back to life. But this is like doing it in a different way somehow. I'm curious what is the precise effect that you want out of this this chemical attack?
Yes, he wasn't ever supposed to die. I would like his body to be restored as much as possible so that he and I may endeavor deeper into the arcane arts, but in my sense, the chemical arts. So I just want his mind to be back on track with mine. I want to win the argument once and for all.
I think, yeah. Wonderful. Well, this is a loving gesture, what you're doing.
Yeah, but I also think, I mean, if Claire is able to, Cher is able to achieve Ari, then he had his hooks in her too. So I think it's a battle of the guys, it's a love triangle. And I don't know how that's going to go.
Amazing. So yeah, I think you have succeeded at this moment. You can see the light sort of like die in his eyes as he kind of crumples down, corpse-like. And there's just the most rudimentary nervous movement as this fluid hits his spine and neurons, and he just sort of twitches his eye, kind of like rotating up towards yours.
There you are.
Look, me, no. And that, I think, is when Claire Baudelaire walks into the graveyard. Ariadne Stone is laying face down in the water.
All I would like to offer is I think Cher is carrying the, I think in that hug and the transfer, it's just Ariadne goes to wherever Houston is in her mind, and Cher walks away holding the candelabra that now cannot be put out by the rain around her. She is the light and the flame, and
Great.
that's what walks to the graveyard.
So yes, Elias, I think as you stumble past Fitzroy Rook, you see Cher Baudelaire transfigured, moving into the graveyard, light pouring from her eyes. It's another one of these things. Oh my God, you're all becoming these. What is happening? I need another sanity roll off you, I think.
Is this a one-armed Claire or Cher Baudelaire?
Her hand is missing. Yeah, chewed off.
I rolled a 13. I'm getting used to this. 13 under 69.
Great. One more point.
I think because I failed, right, against Fitzroy. Fitzroy was able to dodge. I think just kind of turning and seeing Cher, he's just going to try to stab her eyes out. I mean, what can he do at this point?
As you lunge toward her, yeah, go ahead and make that attack.
I don't want to kill this woman twice. I rolled a 69, so I failed badly.
It's a bad day for Elias Rook. My God, you're hoping to get something from a rich relative, and look where we are now.
I had my share of $100 treasury bond, and here we are.
So Claire is going to, Cher Baudelaire. God, I keep saying Claire. Okay. She enters the mausoleum and she sees Nestor and Philomena and goes, "You were the one who did this. I knew you had something for me and the cabinet, but what we have now transcends any donation you possibly could have made. Will you come with me?" And Philomena's like,
"No, this is my my mind and my brain."
She says, "I don't think so anymore. We all are one in serving the purpose of the Boyd." and she reaches out with her light and begins to suck the light out of Philomena and transfer it fully into Nestor, and says, "Your light, I do take it, but I sense how artificial it is, whereas mine, from the egg of the world, in the amniotic fluid of the egg, before there was a yolk and white, when we were all one chick, one tiny little bird without eyes, claws, or our own cloacas, we are all one. What say you, Nestor?"
Great.
Amazing.
You can see he's sort of like, he, with the spinal fluid coursing through him, he's just like, you just see his eye looking between the two of you. It's like, oh my God, when your ex shows up, awkward.
Okay. I'm gonna do something really weird. So he's probably he's curled up in a ball in a corner trying to get a sense of it. And
yes.
I do what I know as a bird I should do, and I sit on him. And I sit on him with my big cake, and I just know that my purpose in life is to keep him warm until he's ready to crack open and join the world.
Great.
I'm just imagining Fitzroy having having feasted upon Elias's life essence, has come through to the mausoleum to thank his brother and just sees this and quietly backs away again and walks out.
That's not all. That's not all, Fitzroy. Elias, it sounds like you were running away.
I think so. I think at this point, I'm going to try to get into that champagne-colored car and see if somebody left the keys. I'll check the visor.
Great.
Check the center console.
Elias is running, perhaps out of the corner of your eye. You see Ari Stone, like there in the water, looking enervated, and it's sucked dry. Let's roll luck. Let's see how lucky you are at the car here.
Oh, man, I feel like I've died this way before.
Mm-hmm.
I fumbled 98 under 98 over 10.
Good God. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I feel for a fumble it should like explode or something, but
yeah, like, the car just blows up.
No, not my Camry. I almost had it paid off.
That's right. Ari finds just a tiny bit of life to draw that shotgun up and take aim at the windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you kind of pop your head into the sepulcher there, into the crypt, Fitzroy, you see this little tableau. And your brother gave you this gift. Strange. And you see him there, like, being sat on. Philomena is there. Her mighty wings spread dove-like, brooding on this egg. And you can see now that what is happening is this life essence she has sucked up is pouring into him. And it looks like Philomena Creedle's concoction is being rejected at this moment, because now he looks up at you, Fitzroy. He's like, a little cruel smile plays upon his lips. You received my present, brother.
I did. After everything that's happened between us, I don't understand why you'd be so generous to give me something so wonderful, but I can only thank you.
Yes, I gave you that present, brother, so that I could open mine.
And see up in that room, the darkness of that painting, the writing in the black on black, and then see him intoning.
Aquile, vitae, aquile, semiarum, agranast, ast frog narach.
And that is when, Fitzroy, you explode. The light that was in you burns out of you like a bonfire and just is sucked down into the corpse-like body of Nestor Rook. And maybe, Elias, the last, as you're there starting the car, you can see now, moving around the building, light cascading from their eyes, Cher Baudelaire and Nestor Rook transfigured. Dead but alive. They have walked through death's cloaca.
God, I hate this fucking family. Should have stayed in juvie.
Should have stayed in juvie. And I'm sorry, you have been unlucky, for it is at that moment that they open their mouths, light cascades through the window pane of the Camry, and you feel your youthful essence sucked dry.
Wow.
Let's see Simone Simcox, a lawyer at Simcox and Dufresne, walking through New Orleans up to a building, ascending the stairs, moving into a room, and mingling with the other members of the Audubon Society there. And then, through certain passwords and signs, being led into a secondary chamber and saying to the other members of the cabinet there,
Yes, we just received this package here the other day. with strict instructions as to how to execute the desires of the individual that is our client. An objet d'art to add to your collection. And she hands them a little ebony box wherein there is a treasure. A little treasure that may indeed come to its full fruition as more and more lives are offered to a greater purpose. A wonderful tonic indeed. And across New Orleans, in an old age home, an orderly walks up to a woman in a bed. "Dinner for you, Ms. Abernathy?" "Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much." It's hard. She's so incoherent these days. And as the orderly places the tray in front of her, her little weak hand reaches out to his wrist. It's like, "You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. They're coming. They're coming. And you'll be part of them too." "You'll feel it. 'Cause they're coming to pay a call and they don't leave no card. You'll experience it too, my boy. The doom that came to my doorstep." And it's like, just a mad old woman. Just a mad old woman. As he walks down the hallway and our camera pulls up into the humidity of the swampy night, where off there in the cypresses and the waters, among the gators and the insects that teem in the amniotic swamp, there are strange lights glowing in the darkness. And that's where we'll leave it.
Yeah, that was great.
Brilliant. Very cool.
That was amazing.
So good.
Oh, that was so great. Holy cow.
She did it. She said it. She said the title.
The dude that came to my doorstep. Oh my God.
Ross, you absolute fucking killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Cher might have the most interesting character arc of all time.
Oh my God.
That's so
That's the
fun.
only time we've had like one person doing two characters in their own love triangle. Very cool.
Yeah, that was very fun. I'm like, yes, you are 2 points on this triangle.
In their own love triangle. Yes.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it was. Oh, that was glorious. Yeah.
I love how much I didn't realize Audubon was birds, and I just said it, and then it was like, oh, this is gonna turn into I didn't know this was gonna turn into the theme for the whole thing.
Oh man,
the Boyds.
The Boyds.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Thank you so much to these amazing players. I feel bad for poor Elias Rook. Got out of juvie and then immediately went to these freakazoids. Oh man,
I mean, juvie was a dream.
Juvie was a dream compared to this. But yes, got to give it up for Cup. Got to give it up to Scott. But an amazing heel turn is Fitzroy Rook.
So fun.
And you can see amazing multi-character work like that from Amy Vorpahl. If you see, she's got NPC Energy, her solo musical, touring around the country, nay, the world. And,
yes.
And of course, you can, if you're a fan of actual plays, then you are no stranger to Aabria Iyengar. Check out Worlds Beyond Number, Dimension 20, Critical Role, wherever you get fine entertainments. Thank you so much for joining me. Amy, Aabria, what a pleasure.
This was so fun.
This was so fun. I love writing the line of comedy and horror.
Yes. That's so good. This is the first time I've ever felt bad for a lawyer. She just wanted to go to Houston.
Yes.
Just you wake up in Houston, you're like, another bayou. Damn it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, with that, we bid farewell to our murder of rooks. We'll see what
Nice.
we'll see what tale awaits us with your next titles. Thank you so much to Peachazon and Isaiah Yarborough for the titles. Submit your titles at Push the Roll. Thank you so much. We'll catch you next time.
Woo!
This podcast is brought to you by Thomson Reuters. The best don't just do their work. They change what's possible. Cases won, audits completed, jobs saved. Behind every one of those moments is a professional who needed to get it right and did. Thomson Reuters builds the technology that sharpens insights, speeds up decision-making, and powers the outcomes that matter. So when professionals act, the impact is felt by everyone. Be a changemaker. Visit tr.com/changemakers.
Bryson Tiller presents the Neo-Trap Soul Tour, live across North America, with special guests Majid Jordan, Ty Dolla $ign, and Austin Mills in select cities. Get tickets now at livenation.com.
Thanks so much for listening to Push the Roll with Ross Bryant. You can follow me on Instagram at RossBB, and if you enjoyed the show and want to shape future episodes, find us at patreon.com/pushtheroll. Subscribe, submit your title ideas, and help decide where our next roll takes us. Catch you next time.